Hello, I am Mr. Fixit from ES Repair. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you some different aspects of the game, and it's pretty fascinating. I've been enjoying playing this game since I first started. I mean, it's more interactive. This is what they call the halfway thing. I mean, you're sitting here waiting for all the players to join, and as you can see, you can get some very odd characters on here, and you can do your characters any way you want, which I'll show you in some upcoming videos. Now here's where we launch. We got the flying bus, and you have to always thank the bus, and you get points for that, or I should say XPs. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a good spot that you want to go on the board. And as you can see, the map is very, very large. And then you just hop out and you're going to skydive, as you see here. Now I'm going to head for that ship over there, like I always do. I'm sure you probably watched some of my previous videos. The ships usually have some good weapons, resources, medical stuff, shields, and they got some special boxes on these if you can find them. No, yep, there's me a chest, so I'm going to go ahead and check this one. Got me some gold, got me a weapon. Now I try to stay away from the white ones or the silver ones. They're the weakest kind, but I mean, if you have to have a weapon on hand, you can go ahead and use it. I prefer to at least start out with the green ones, but if I have to use a white one, I will. Now, the thing about the game is the less noise you make, the harder it is for them to know that you're even nearby. And that's why a lot of times I have to sneak around because I don't want to make too much noise because I don't want to alert anybody to my presence. I'm going to take a shortcut, go down here. There's usually that box down here. Yep, there it is. And thankfully nobody's gotten it. Ooh, got me a purple sniper rifle, some ammo. Yeah, there's one of those white weapons. I mean, they're there to use if you have to, but I try to stay away from them if all possible. Got my shield built halfway. Oh, another ammo box. Some more ammo. You do find quite a bit of ammo boxes and ammo. I mean, you can't never have enough ammo. Well, the chest is not there anymore, so just keep on moving. Now you'll notice that in this game, everything is not always in the same place. And one of the things I did notice about the game is they have stuff always in the same place, same location. It may not be there this match, but it will be there probably the next match. And you can remember where you find those boxes at because it's a 50-50 chance that it's there and it's not there. Now, as you can see, I do have some weapons here. The gold ones are the best. I got me a medical kit, some shield potions. Now the shield potions that looks like the little bottles on the right next to the med kit, they only give you can only use it up to 50%. Each bottle gives you 25% boost. Now right now I'm just going around seeing what I can find, hoping I don't run into anybody. There's one of those medical sprays. You spray it on you and it heals you. Some more ammo. Then we'll go up here and see if that toolbox is open. No, okay. Yeah, you'd be surprised. They leave stuff around. They don't check everything. They just grab a weapon and go shoot each other. And there's more medical kits, but looks like somebody done beat me to that box. Now, I'm not the only one who likes to get on this ship. So, and you'll notice those are jet packs. They just introduced those. And it gave me an idea as to what I could do with them. And I'll show you, I think I got it in my next video or so. I want to show you what you can do with these. They come in handy. I wasn't sure at first what they were doing or what they were for, but I do have them. And now I'm just looking around, checking to see if I can find anybody. Now I've got my sniper rifle, and it's purple. Now these are the ones the best. The one on the left, the gold one, it's called an EGG launcher. And I guess it's kind of like a grenade. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I just know that I've tried it out before. And yeah, it launches out. It's like a grenade launcher. You can shoot grenades out, and it's funny because when I try to first use it, it'll bounce, uh, fall down to the pavement down below and bounce. I don't know if I've got that video on here or not. Uh, I found a tank and I was throwing the grenade at it, shooting a grenade launcher at it, and it would bounce and then explode. Well, then a player got into one of those big semi trucks, and I just kept on shooting it. I don't know if they ever figured out where the damn thing was coming from or not, but it was funny. Now, a lot of times I like to stay on the ship and look around, waiting to see where that storm's going to shift. And sometimes you can be in a sweet spot and it might be a little while, so I just sit up there and wait, hoping that no one comes up there. But when you start getting people's attention, there are people that will come up there and go after you. Oh, there's a vending machine, playground. Don't find much of anything up here, but I'm patient. I wait for everybody just to take care of it. The strongest one survive, and then I'll get into the match. This is how you stay in the top 25. And if you're patient enough, you can at least get in the top 10. But I've got videos, I think, somewhere that shows the mistakes I made. And yeah, there's a lot of bloopers. But I mean, it's a fun game. And it's even funner when you catch somebody off guard. Which hopefully I'll catch that because I want y'all to see this hilarious. Well, and yeah, this is all I do. You don't see a whole lot of action until it gets closer to the end, or somebody finds me, or I start shooting at somebody, then we have a little firefight. Now, there's little jars that you see that look like little fireflies in them. Yeah, those will start fires. I mean, you can throw them at people, you can throw them at buildings, and they burst into flames. Oh, it looks like somebody is running down there. And so I'm going to see if I can shoot them. Now, I thought I heard a noise because if you get near those doors, they do open and close, but I thought I heard something. And I was trying to check to see if somebody's going to come through there, and I was going to start shooting them. And somebody was there because that's sitting there. That's a gold jetpack. I decided to put it on and not realizing if you look to the right of that icon, it's got a little black bar graph. Well, that shows you how much fuel that you have in that jetpack. And of course, I wasn't paying attention, and you'll see what happens later on. And I haven't been able to find any fuel for them. I guess it's just a one-time use. Uh, if y'all have found fuel for them, let me know because I didn't know if there's fuel that you could get fuel for them or not. I haven't been able to find any. Here I'm looking at a map and trying to figure out exactly where that storm is shifting. But yeah, if y'all do find fuel for those jetpacks, let me know because I haven't been able to find any. And here I am trying to get up in the air. I try to go up here to the top. Oh, well, and you'll see these birds going around. Sometimes they're purple, green, and gold, and if you shoot them, a lot of times you can get a good weapon. The problem is if you shoot them, you're giving yourself position away. And as you can see up here, boy, you really have a view. Now, in some of these matches, it'll start fogging up. And if you can find a thermal scope, I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but if you get the thermal scope, then you can see through the fog. And as you can see, I'm looking through the map. Now, you see that blue box on there? Well, that's a major box. I mean, you can find all kinds of good stuff out of that box. But I like to sit back. If I can get close to one, I like to sit back and wait for somebody to show up and then start shooting them. And no, I'm not the only one that does that. This game, you have to be quick and cunning. Yeah, and what you're basically doing is you're outsmarting the other players. Now this is my grenade launcher. And as you see, this player just runs right by me. Doesn't even know it. And I'm hoping they'd stand still long enough. It's hard to shoot them when you're moving. Because, I mean, you have to anticipate when you shoot, you have to be in a certain spot to make sure it gets to them and not miss them. Because you have to adjust the trajectory. Well, they jumped down, and I'm sitting there thinking, I said, okay, I know they couldn't have jumped down without seriously injuring themselves or dying. Because if you jump too far, you're going to die. Your shield won't even protect you. So I don't know what happened there. And I wasn't going to go down there to find out either. So now I'm going to have to keep moving. The the storm's shifting. And I don't like using the vehicles because vehicles make a lot of noise. And I don't want them to know where I'm at. I'd rather be on foot. Less noise, less visibility. If you're going to drive one of these vehicles in here, you might as well tell everybody where you're at. That's why, as you can see, I'm not running. Because when you run, you make noise and people can hear you if you're nearby. I don't want them to know I'm nearby. This is how I've managed to sneak up on people and surprise. Now I'm going over this direction because this is where the storm shows that it's going to move to. Now sometimes you can look at the map and sometimes you can predict which way it's going to go as the storm changes. So you try to go into that area. Sometimes it doesn't work though, so you have to take an educated guess to see where it's going to go, and you have a 50-50 chance that you're going to get it right. Now, the bad part is I'm out here in the open. Now, usually hoping that I'm wearing green kind of help camouflage it, but that's not a very good green. But as long as I'm not making any noise and stuff, maybe nobody will notice. Now I'm hiding behind this tree, trying to get a feel as to where everything's at, where the fights are going. Because if you look at the top, you'll see that compass, and you start seeing the red dots like you just saw there, shows you where they're at or where the battle's taking place. So I just kind of stand back and see what goes on, what happens. Now, for me, a lot of this is waiting. This is how I stay in the top 25. Usually I can get in the top 10. Now, I'm trying to find me a hiding place because the center of the storm is showing that it's going to be in this area. So I'm trying to find me a good hiding place. Yeah, we're almost to the end. And a lot of times you can just hear them battle it out, and I just keep an eye on it. When it gets down to the last few, then, things are about to get heated. And as you can see, I keep looking. You always have to keep looking around you because you don't know who's sneaking up behind you. They may be running up through there and not see you yet, but you don't want to be surprised, because if you're surprised, you're going to die. Now I got an alert, the storm is about to change. So all I'm doing now is sitting and waiting. And I got pretty good cover. In the shade, in the shadows. Now I don't want to leave yet because I want to make sure that nobody can see me or nobody's around to see me so I can move. And as you can see at the top right, the map shows you the pink or the purple, the storm. And as you can see, that circle shrinking. And as people are eliminated from the game, the smaller that circle gets. And you can see it's moving now. And that you'll see that blue wall. Yeah, and that's where the wall's at. That's the edge. So now I'm got to move over here, and I will see this big crater. So I thought I'd go in it and hide, since it's below the visual for a lot of the areas, and hopefully I could get in a little spot here, and I'm not exposed too much. Now there's a truck sitting there. There goes a player, but he didn't see me. Well, now I'm stuck. He's in a truck, and I'm sitting in a crater, and he can't see me. So as soon as I move, he's going to see me. I should have just started shooting at him. Yeah, see, there he hits me, and you can see how much damage it did. I'm trying to shoot him. I'm trying to destroy the truck. I don't have a bazooka or a rocket launcher, so I can't shoot him. Now I'm trying to shoot grenades at him. And I'm like, oh, come on, come on, come on. And, of course, I got killed. But, hey, look, I got third place. I can't complain too much. I got third place. And, yes, I've done that to players, too. I've gotten in the vehicle and just started running over them. But, hey, that's how you do that one. And this is the player that did it. So, I mean, it was fun. It's intense. And he's got a jetpack, too. Well, this will take care of it. It's been fun. I hope you enjoyed the game. This shows you some insights as to how things are done. Well, hopefully I'll see you next time in the next match. This is Mr. Fixit from ES Pair. Have a good day.